Hi everyone. For this week's video response assignment, I want to talk about how human resources and management is so key to the success, particularly of Major League Baseball, and their executive management and just on field success and how that's related to uh, human resources. So the example that I think of that comes to mind is the Chicago Cubs. So about 5 years ago, the Chicago Cubs hired a new general manager named Theo Epstein, who had previously worked with the Boston Red Sox and some other organizations and had success there. If you don't know, the Cubs have struggled to have success for a really long time. They've had a pretty rough organizational culture and really struggled on the field to win games in any sort of consistent way. So when they hired Epstein, he came in, and one of his biggest things was to try to redo the entire culture. Things like our textbook talked about is he wanted to hire the right people. He tried to hire the right people across the whole organization, from other executives to the right concession people to the right on-field players and coaches, obviously. So that was a big thing that he really prioritized and that he really cared about and looked at. He also wanted to just make sure that people were motivated by the right things, that it wasn't just about money, but that he motivated with a sense of pride and a sense of respect. And that's a big thing that our textbook talked about that good leaders have. It also, there's research talking about how he led meetings, and meetings for the Cubs would be more so like everyone is involved and everyone has a voice, and Theo was just learning from everybody and trying to get the best possible information rather than him just taking everyone through a boring meeting. So, anyways, I think that's a good example of how human resources and the right people can be really key to an organization's success, especially on field Major League Baseball team, as now we've seen with the Cubs winning the World Series last year.